You have been there, haven't you? Lying awake at night thinking of them, replaying conversations, imagining the perfect text, wondering if you said the wrong thing, if you were too much or not enough. That sinking feeling in your chest, the one that tightens every time you check your phone and see no message, the way your heart races when you think of them, the hope, the ache, the pull. You find yourself scrolling back through old messages, overanalyzing every emoji, every word, every delay in response. And the question starts to form, maybe quietly at first, but eventually it takes over. How do I make him love me back? You don't want to manipulate. You just want him to see you, to realize what you could be together, to feel about you the way you feel about him. You want to matter in his world the way he's come to matter in yours. And underneath that, you just want to be chosen, to be the one someone can't stop thinking about, to be loved with that same intensity you're so ready to give. That's real, that's human, and you're not wrong for wanting it. But let me tell you something that might change the way you see love forever. When you're asking how to make someone love you, you've already started disconnecting from the one person who actually needs your love the most, you. Because the version of you that bends, twists, pleases, overgives, shrinks, that version isn't rooted in love. That version is rooted in fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of rejection. Fear that maybe you're just not enough as you are. And that fear will keep you chasing breadcrumbs, pouring your soul into half-hearted connections and calling it love. But it's not love. Love doesn't make you beg. Love doesn't ask you to disappear. Real love sees you. It meets you where you are. It calls you forward, but it never asks you to leave yourself behind. Let me ask you this. If you don't love you, how could someone else? If you don't show yourself, your joy, your awkwardness, your hunger for life, how can anyone truly know you? And if deep down you don't feel worthy of the kind of love you long for, you'll keep sabotaging it. You'll run from it. You'll settle for someone who's safe instead of someone who sees you. And I know this because I've lived it. I used to think love was something I had to earn. That if I was beautiful enough, cool enough, spiritual enough, someone would finally stay. That someone would finally choose me, and then I could rest. Then I could feel whole. But the truth is this. Love doesn't come to you when you're pretending. It comes when you're real, not perfect, not polished, real. So let's come back to that question. How do I make him love me back? Here's the real answer. You don't. You make yourself so fully loved, so deeply nurtured, so profoundly connected to your own heart that you don't need him to love you back. You invite it. And if he can't meet you there, you bless and release it. Because you no longer abandon yourself for someone else's attention. Right now, just pause. Wherever you are, take a breath, deeper than the last one. Let it expand your chest. Let it remind you, you are here, you are whole, you are home. Put your hand on your heart. Feel that warmth under your palm. That's you. That's your life force. That's your life force. Now gently ask yourself, what do I need right now that I keep looking for in someone else? Is it approval? Is it affection? Is it safety? Is it being seen? Let whatever answer comes be okay. No judgment, no shame, just truth. That truth is sacred. And now ask, how can I give that to myself? Today, not someday. Maybe it's setting a boundary. Maybe it's letting yourself cry. Maybe it's taking yourself out for coffee and smiling like you're on a date with your own soul. You are allowed to become the one who gives herself what no one else ever did. This is where it starts. Not in some perfect plan. Not in a 3-step system. But in a moment like this, where you choose yourself again. Because here's the truth. The woman who truly loves herself isn't hard to love. She's magnetic. She's calm. She's clear. And she knows what's real. That version of you, the one who glows without needing to prove anything, she's not waiting on him. She's waiting on you. Let me share an example. One of my clients, we'll call her Anna, once came to me in tears. She had been seeing a man for nearly a year who gave her just enough attention to keep her hopeful, but not enough to feel secure. She tried everything, changed her look, learned his hobbies, was always available when he needed her. But deep inside, she felt like she was slowly disappearing. Anna told me, "It's like I'm trying to earn something that should be given freely." And that was her turning point. She decided to stop focusing on getting him to choose her and instead began choosing herself. She started taking herself on weekly solo dates. She reconnected with painting, something she hadn't done since her 20s. She began saying no, not out of anger, but out of reverence for her energy. Within a few months, the dynamic with that man fell apart. And surprisingly, she wasn't devastated. She was relieved. Because for the first time, she was choosing her asterisk. A year later, she met someone who adored her precisely because of how grounded, vibrant, and self-assured she had become. That's the magic of turning inward. I've been there too. It was painful to feel like I gave everything and didn't receive the same in return. But I made a decision to do the work and learn how to truly love myself. And now, this year, I'm marrying the man of my dreams. He sees me, he cherishes me, and he loves me for exactly who I am. We both take full responsibility for what we bring into the relationship, and that makes all the difference. When we met, instead of trying to guess what he wanted or shape myself into someone he might fall for, I chose to show up as my authentic self. And he did the same. That kind of honesty created a deep sense of safety between us, a feeling I had never fully experienced before. It helped us see clearly where our edges were, where the work was, and how we could support each other in healing. From the beginning, it became less about performing and more about building something real, something joyful, something lasting. So if you're ready to stop chasing and start becoming, then stay with me. This journey isn't about getting him or getting any man. It's about getting you back. And if this message touched something in you, if it stirred a memory, a longing, a truth, you're not alone. I've walked this path too, and I want to offer you something real. I wrote a book called Your Healing Journey, 9 Ways to Turn Childhood Trauma into Empowered Living. It's a manual. It's also a mirror. It's a path you can walk when you're ready to come home to yourself, one truth at a time. You can find the link in the description. Start wherever you are. Let the book meet you there. It's ready for you when you are. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What do you need right now for the next step of your journey? Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's the right words. Maybe it's just a space where you can say what's true. Whatever it is, write it in the comments. This is a space for healing, and your voice belongs here. You're not here to chase love. You're here to become it. And from that place, everything changes. You deserve love. First from you, and then you can receive it from everything and everyone in the universe.